Good evening. Welcome to the reorganization meeting of the Suffern Central School District. Today is Wednesday, July 6th, 2022. I'd like to call this meeting to order. All members are present with the exception of Dr. Nick Pond, who will be here shortly. Will everyone please rise for our Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, we will have the appointment of the district clerk. Heather Campbell, please come up front. I, Heather Campbell, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the district clerk of the Suffern Central School District according to the best of my ability. Yeah, right. And now at this time, the district clerk will administer the oath of office to Matt Kern.
Where are you going? I'm going back up here.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Matt Kern,
I, Matthew Kern,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties as a member
the duties as a member
of the Board of Education
of the Board of Education
of the Suffern Central School District
of the Suffern Central School District
according to the best of my abilities.
according to the best of my abilities.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
At this time, we will have the election of the president.
I nominate Matt Kern.
Is there a second? Second. Are there any other nominations? Then the nominations are closed. All those in favor of Matthew Kern as board president, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Mr. Kern, congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right. Now we will accept nominations. We'll accept nominations for the position of Board of Education Vice President. Do we have any nominations for Vice President?
I nominate Marlo Dickman.
There a second? Mr. Donnelly? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Congratulations, Ms. Dickman. All right. Should we switch? I mean, it's nice. It's close.
I may want to break up that fun group.
That's a. You can. I think we can all. You can take that offline. All right. This is all awkward. All right. So as we move forward now through the rest of these appointments, I do want to note that these appointments do not require votes. They are appointments, but I will go through some of them and read through so that everybody here knows, everybody watching knows who is appointed to each position and committee. So 1.08, appointment of election clerk. This is to appoint Mr. Robert Romanowski as election clerk for the 2022-23 school year. Congratulations, Mr. Romanowski.
Thank you, Rob. You did a great job.
1.09 is the appointment of the Rockland County School Boards Association delegate. For the 2022-23 school year, Mr. Shapiro will continue as the Rockland County School Board delegate. 1.10, this is the New York State School Board Association legislative liaison. Matthew Kern will continue in that role for this year. 1.11, this is the appointment of the Audit Committee. Audit Committee will be the same as last year. Matthew Kern, chair, Darrell Frazier, and Marlo Dickman as associates. Appointment of the Policy Committee is 1.12. The Policy Committee will be the same as last year. Paul Shapiro, chair, Mrs. Jen Hodge, and Dr. Chris Nickpon as associates. 1.13, Advocacy Committee. Advocacy Committee, I guess we'll continue as co-chairs this year. Ms. Marlo Dickman, Matthew Kern, and Mr. Tom Donnelly. 1.14, the Strategic Planning Committee. Strategic Planning Committee will be chaired by Mr. Darrell Frazier, with associates Dr. Chris Nickpon and Ms. Jen Hodge. 1.15, this is the board member liaison to the SHAC, which will be Dr. Chris Nickpon. 1.16, the appointment of board members to the district security team. Same as last year, this will be Mr. Tom Donnelly and Mr. Darrell Frazier. 1.17 is the board member COVID committee. Same as last year. Dr. Chris Nickpon as chair, Mrs. Jen Hodge, and Mr. Paul Shapiro as associates. And 1.18 is the renewal of all board policies, which happens every year at this meeting. Before we move on to our action items, are there any questions or comments about any of the committees, any of the appointments or the assignments? Is everybody good? Everybody's good? Okay. All right. So then, action items. So we have a lot of action items, and a lot of these are standard for the reorg meeting. They happen every year. They predominantly impact appointments for positions such as auditors, treasurers, records management. Are there any appointments or resolutions or items under action items that any board members have questions about or would like to pull from a consent agenda? I know there's a lot, so I don't know if anybody wants to take a minute and just, okay. Oh, good. All right. So then we will, I'll call for consent agenda for action items 2.01 through 2.48. Do I have a motion? Mr. Donnelly, second. Mr. Frazier? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those against? Any abstentions? Okay. The quickest reorg meeting I think I've ever been part of. So I will make a motion to adjourn the reorg meeting. And once we adjourn, we'll stay for a few minutes and we'll reconvene with the regular meeting at 6 p.m. So do I have a motion to adjourn the reorganization meeting? Ms. Dickman, Mr. Donnelly, second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All right. Thank you all very much. We'll turn the camera back on in 10 minutes and start the regular meeting. Thank you.